Hi, my name is Jack Vint and welcome to Timeout. As you can see today, I'm taking some time out and practicing some social distancing. Just myself, my bike, and the fresh air. I hope that wherever you find yourself today, that perhaps you're also able to enjoy during these hectic times some time out with yourself, your family, or somebody you love. And as I was going to ride today, I was thinking about the question, is it more important to have talent and be successful and win? Or is it more important to have life skills and be a greater human being? When I used to take my sons when they were small, I have two boys, to ride with me, they would really enjoy it many years ago. And they would start off all enthusiastically, and as they got tired, they would lag behind and they would cry and say they wanted their mommy. And then my wife would come pick them up and I would cycle on my own. I used to say to my children jokingly that I'm the boss and they're the child. But one day they'll be the boss and then I'll be the child. I used to call this the circle of life. And as they grew up and become stronger, they become much better cyclists than I was, I would find them riding in the front, me lagging behind, wanting to cry for my mommy. I guess that's the circle of life in action. My two boys were both lovers of sport and did well. One was a swimmer, the other one a cyclist. And I found myself with the younger boy often traveling around to all the events like all parents do, with the sponsors, the medics, the mechanics, the inspirational guides, the mentors, and sometimes we're just the drivers. And I remember taking my son to East London. I'd never been there. I think it was in 2008 when they had the South African Championships, road championships, for the under-16s. And I was booked into a room with him. And that night, there was a knock on my door, and a mother had brought her son to come and see me. I knew them, and they were on the same team as my son. And the mother's concern was that her son wasn't feeling well, and she had heard that I was a pastor, and she wanted to come and ask my advice. Well, I told her it was fine, that she should let him ride, and also prayed for him. Well, the next day, my son and this boy, they never won. But this boy I prayed for was Louis Meintjes, a young cyclist that would go on to become an incredible talent in our country. I'm sure that his parents, his friends, and all those around him are very proud of him. And even today, he's a professional cyclist with enormous talent. When I was traveling around with my son, he stopped cycling after he left school. He had done well. He had cycled for his country as a junior and as an under-16 in the track world championships. I used to tell him, listen, talent is great, but it's not a life skill. We all know many talented people in sports, in arts, in media, in every industry, and it's great to have talent. I'm not against it. But we also know that talented people aren't necessarily great human beings. I'm reminded of the great talented cyclist that everybody knows. It was phenomenal on the bike, but not so great off the bike because of life skills. And so I thought, what would be the three most important life skills, and there are many, that I can think about, that I can share with you today to be a greater human being. I guess the first one that I want to speak about would be humility. You know, when you're always winning, it's very difficult to be humble. As a matter of fact, sometimes you only learn humility when you lose, unfortunately. Humility is a choice we make. It's not about losing or winning. It's a choice. And it's our choice. And when I choose humility, I open a door in my life that brings in many things that bless me. And I guess one of the things that will bring in would be to remember where I came from, that I'm not invincible, that I'm not greater than other people, and that I shouldn't treat other people less because of my talent, but that I choose to treat them equally because I'm humble. The opposite to humility, I guess, would be pride. And when we open that door, we bring in all sorts of destructions into our lives. The Bible says that God opposes the proud and exalts the humble. We all know the saying that says that pride comes before a fall. So if you're proud in your life, you need to get ready. There's going to be a fall. So I want to encourage you to choose humility as a life skill. The second one, which I deem to be probably the most important in our lives, is a life skill called honor. To honor somebody. And again, honor is a choice. I don't need the person I'm honoring to participate at all. It's all in my hands. I can choose to honor anyone I want to. Often we think we don't have to honor people because of their actions and who they are and what they do. And somehow we feel those things constitute the right for us to dishonor them. But it's not true. Honor is a choice I make to do in spite of what people are, because I want the blessing that comes with honor. There is a saying in the Bible that says, honor your parents, your mother and your father, and then you'll have long life. So one of the promises is longevity, not just in life, but I believe in business, in finances, in health. Longevity is a quality, a life skill that we must, one of the promises given to us if we practice honor. So when I open that door of honor, I choose to honor people. I think about President Cyril Ramaphosa, which is the leader of our country. We need to honor him, not because only he's the president, but because we choose to do so. Yes, we may not agree with him always. We may not even belong to his party or even like him personally. It doesn't matter. Maybe we do, but it would not matter because our choice is not based on his performance, but because we choose honoring people. The opposite to honor would be dishonor. When we open that door, we open really a Pandora box of destruction. Dishonor breaks people down, devalues them, and causes what I say a breakdown in our relationships. So I want to encourage you to choose honor and open that door in your life. The last one that I want to share with you is a relative of honor. It's respect. Everybody wants to be respected. Everybody needs to be respected. Now I hear you say, well, Jack, respect is earned. You can't just expect it. And I guess that's true, partially true. We can earn respect. But what if we choose not to put it in the hands of people earning it, and we say we choose to respect anyway because we want to open that door of respect and the value that comes with it. So when we open that door of respect, we receive a blessing because people respond positively to respect. Anyone, if you respect them, the chances are they will respect you. The opposite of respect is disrespect. And when we choose that option, we open a door that devalues people. And when we devalue people, we can't receive from them. And when we can't receive from them, we can't receive the value that they may add to our lives. So I want to encourage you to open the door of respect, for with it comes the treasures of receiving from people, all types of people. Now, those are the three doors I ask you to look at, and those are the three choices I ask you to make. Consider it today. Maybe as you're listening to me, you have an opinion about our broadcast or about something in your life. Feel free to make a comment afterwards. I want to thank you for watching this video. God bless you. This is Jack Vint with Timeout. Thank you.